Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing great wherever you are. I'm so grateful for your feedback and your comments that you've left on the website recently. I'm so happy that we're doing good things for you as a community. We're trying our best to be responsive to a group of women who I feel have been kind of left aside. You know, when I started 60andMe, there was no websites really that were doing anything like this. And over the years, you know, more have come about, but we've got a very strong community, and I'm just so grateful for everything that you do to support us. So thank you. So yeah, I'm in a kind of an interesting mood today. It's very warm here again, but I decided to pull my hair back and play with some makeup, and I hope it's not too much. I have this turquoise eyeliner. It's kind of like a cream eyeliner, and when I put it on, it kind of made my eyelashes turquoise too. So there's my eyes. I don't know whether you can see the turquoise, but I just felt like putting turquoise on my eyes today. A little bit of color. Hope it's not distracting. But anyway, thanks again for being here. That's what's most important. Now, my tea. I'm drinking Stash. It's pomegranate and raspberry, and it's a great tea for the summer. It's fruity. It's fun. It's Stash is apparently. I have no affiliation with them, but apparently a lot of people like Stash tea. So that's my tea of the day. Hope that you've got something though, smoothie, drink, juice, coffee, whatever, because I want to talk to you about just staying well here and about aging in a healthy way. I mean, when you stop to think about it, if there's like the three kind of main things, you know, like financial security or independence, travel, retirement, and that sort of thing, and then well-being, if you stop to think about it, well-being is number one. I mean, yes, if you have money, you actually can buy good health care and so on. But if you don't have the luck of good, healthy genes and body, you really do struggle. So I want you to, there's a great article that Debbie Stevenson wrote, one of our bloggers, and it says, you know, what happens to us in our 50s and 60s? You know, what is it that goes on? I mean, well, you know, our bodies start to sag a little bit. We got the wrinkles coming, and you start to look different. I looked in the mirror the other day, and it was like, that is just a completely different person than 30 years ago. But, you know, I smile. Smiling always helps me. If you smile at yourself and think, hi, this is you, you know, you're doing great. It's a bit of a help. But you start, you know, in terms of your physical body, and then mentally you start to, you know, forget things. I had a really strange experience the other day. I was doing something, and I got this really bizarre memory. Like it was, I mean, I'll tell you what it was I was driving in a car through a car park, and there were certain shops that I used to visit now and again, including a pet store. And I just saw myself driving through that parking lot. This is like 20 years ago in one town that I lived in. Why? And I thought to me, oh, maybe this is where I say goodbye to that memory. Like as you get older, your mind starts clearing out all the old memories and sort of, you know, parks them away somewhere in you know, your hard drive. But yeah, it's funny how your mind works as well, and you start forgetting important things. And if there's one thing that people tend to forget, according to Debbie, it's that we forget how important it is to take care of your health. And to have that, you know, make those decisions now in your 60s that are going to have an impact in the future. Same for money, really. I mean, it's the same kind of concept for, you know, don't do things in your 50s and 60s that will harm your financial health, but your physical health too. You know, you want to have lots of energy to do things in your 60s. I mean, most of us, you know, I'm 70, you know, most of us start to feel a little achy now and again, and I can't walk up as many stairs, but I do try. And I think that's the most important thing is, you know, not to believe that it's too late to exercise, it's too late to try new things, too late to pick up the weights. It's not. And I wanted to mention to you, by the way, if I can find them, I put them somewhere here to talk to you about them. We actually have, as you know, at 60andMe, a series of yoga videos. And these videos we recorded in Bali with Kat Kabira, who is a really great teacher. She was worked with older people for a lot of her life, and just as a perspective on it, it's really kind of cool. And she's a very good teacher for doing like optional moves, and a lot of people love her. We've got like, you know, thousands of 5-star reviews on these videos. But what we've decided to do with the videos, there's chair yoga, gentle flows, and also a gentle yoga. There's 3 sets of exercises. They're completely free to access now online. The online access is free. So just go up to youtube.com/60andme and you'll see all of our yoga videos. And you'll also see a lot of articles that we've been writing on the website, just sort of pointing you back to specific areas like joint pain or back pain or legs. That's how the videos are organized. But the online access is free. If you want to buy the DVDs, you can do that at an additional charge. But if you don't want the DVDs and you just want to try them online, it's free. And that's super important because, I mean, these are not like, they're very well thought out, and we've sold thousands of copies of these. But it was time. It was time to share them more widely. And so the thing that Debbie talks about is to do things that are going to avoid the things that are going to harm us and do the things that are positive. So, for example, avoiding a lot of alcohol or cigarette smoking, for example. You're, watching for pollution, putting sunscreen on your skin. You're doing things that are like proactive, healthy things to do. And to do some kind of exercise. Whether you do the yoga, whether you do Pilates, or you do a stretching, a balance exercise, go to a class, jazzercise, belly dancing, whatever you want to do something that's going to get your body moving, get the circulation going, and start simple. We're a huge believer at this at 60andme. Go for 2 minutes. Just walk in, do 2 minutes, and walk out. It doesn't matter. Nobody will care. It doesn't matter. Do 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes, and then 15, 20. Just keep doing it. That's the most important thing. And then you'll find you can do it for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then you're there for the whole class. Or you can do it on your own time, just timing yourself minutes at a time. And do cardio and weights. So do something, get your heart going, walking, running, walking quickly, or doing some elliptical bike or bicycle riding. Do something that gets your heart going, and then also do weights to build muscle. And honestly, it doesn't have to be a big deal. If you pick up some cans of soup in the kitchen and just walk around doing, some lifting over your head, down behind your back. And there's tons of, great ideas for alternatives to exercise. Swimming, we've been through this before, tennis, golf, there's so many, but do something, just do something, because things change as we get older. I'm going to make sure I get my notes right. Debbie talks about at 40, the suggestion is to do 50% cardio and 50% muscle. But after 25, we lose muscle mass. So postmenopausal women have a natural decline in estrogen, and there's just hormonal changes, and this increases fat mass, and it increases mass density and impacts muscle mass, and we lose muscle. So after 50, they say that a workout should consist of 60% muscle building and 40% cardio. And then once you reach your 60s, do weight-bearing exercises, with to increase your muscle mass more than that, maybe 70%. But do things like walking and lifting weights, and your muscle mass is super important as you get a little older. And this is all in the article that Debbie has written here, so please check it out. She says, don't let a day, don't do something every day. Don't let a day go by that you don't do something, and practice interval training. 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Just try things in alternate days, because your body, believe it or not, likes variety. It likes doing something. But most important, do something. Do something, anything that you love and that you're going to do. That's the most important thing. If you're not going to do it, doesn't matter how many elliptical bikes you buy or workout walking sticks or whatever. You can buy all these amazing exercise accessories or videos that you can buy if you're not going to do it. And that's the one decision that Debbie says you have to make in your 60s and 70s and beyond. You've got to decide you're going to do it. Now, I'm afraid I don't like gyms, so I do have some weights at home, and I do lift up my weights every day. I don't do probably as much as I should. I walk a lot. I walk briskly. I keep busy. I mean, I move around more than I used to, and I try to get up out of my seat when I'm working every hour and do some stretching and moving of my arms and a little dancing. I sometimes dance around my house, so maybe you could do that too. So, what are you doing to make sure that you're aging in a healthy way? Tell us what you're doing. And actually, I always, whenever I make this suggestion and ask this question, I always get really depressed because people then send me I mean, they're doing all kinds of stuff. You guys are doing a lot of really wonderful things to stay healthy. And so when what follows will hopefully be a whole list of things that people have discovered and are doing to stay healthy, because we want to be around, for many, many years to come. And we don't want to have any problems with our health that can impact those passions and dreams. We want to travel, we want to be active with our family and our grandchildren if we're fortunate enough to have them, and also just to live on the planet longer. Things are happening. It's a cool place to be. I mean, this technology for me is absolutely fascinating. The things that are being discovered, invented, it's just remarkable. So hopefully this has been inspiring to you to just get out and make the commitment, make the decision to go and do something good for yourself every day. And let us know how you keep healthy. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll talk again very, very soon. So bye-bye for now.